Perfect. All right. Doing lots of lower body today. So weights wise, you probably need something a little bit on the heavier side because we're doing lots of squats and lunges, not as much of the small muscle movement. All right. So, and lots of body weight stuff. So you don't need a ton of weights today. All right. So let's start with just some basic squats here. Squatting down, squeezing up. Two more. Awesome. Stepping back into a back lunge here. Back, alternating legs. One more each side. Awesome. Stepping into a side lunge here. We're going to stick to the one side. So stepping out, bending the leg that that's out, coming back. Getting a nice stretch through the inside of the leg here. Two more. Awesome. Switching to the other side, stepping out. Two more. Awesome. All right, standing nice and tall. We're gonna open up these hips. So you're just stepping out and wide. It's all just getting movement in the hips. Awesome. All right, going down onto your mats, getting into that down dog position. We're going to stretch out the calves a little bit here. Just walking down, up into that down dog, and just walking the heels into the ground. Get a good stretch through the calves. And walk yourselves back up. All right, gonna get into a sumo stance now. Again, toes facing slightly out. Nice wide stance here. Dropping your hips back into that squat. All the way down, all the way up. This next rep, you're gonna stop at the bottom and pulse. 3, 2, 1, and up. All right, shake those legs out a little bit and move into just a light jog here. And switching into either a step jack or a jumping jack. And go. Three, two, one, back to that jog again. All right, bringing those knees up a little higher. We're gonna go for 10 per side here, going down from mountain climbers. 10 per leg. And hop back up. All right, we're gonna move into a squat here. We're gonna set a timer for a minute. So this is a good way to really warm up the legs. Full minute, do as much of those with that minute as you can. Keep that going. So basic body weight squats here. If you start to need to change it up, you can do full reps, you can do stop and pulse, you can hold, you can change to sumo, whatever you want to do to get through that minute. So change it up, have some fun with it. 1 full minute, get lots of good reps in there. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. Halfway there. Keep going. 20 more seconds. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. All right, shake those out a little bit. We're moving to our sets. We're going to have 4 different exercises this time. So a lot of them are going to be similar, so not too much variation. So our first one is going to be, again, getting a lot of glute activation. So getting those glutes moving, so those help you move the weight in your body. All right, so you're going to start on the ground, moving into some bridges here. So you're starting with your basic glute bridge. If you need a challenge, you can also put your dumbbells on your hips, setting them just across here. 2, 1, whatever you want. Or you can just do body weight for this first little bit. So your first exercise, drive those heels into the ground. I find I even pull my toes up off the ground. Squeeze the glutes, drive them to the sky, and drop. All right, so that's your first. Your second one, you're going up, squeeze and hold. Tuck those abs in, pull your belly button in, shove the hips up. Squeeze and hold. That's your second one. Your third one, it's going to be a clamshell. So you're going onto your side. Your knees are bent. Both knees are at 90 degrees. Heels are stacked on top of each other. And you're just driving that knee up, squeezing the glutes, and back. Okay? This one's really about just getting these muscles engaged so they can help us later on in the exercise. So squeezing from here, imagine squeezing those glutes here. Try not to use your abs, your legs. Picture using your glutes. All right? Second one, same thing on the other side. All right? So glute bridges, into a hold, into those clamshells. All right, here we go. Oh, sorry, just gotta get the music going here. There we go. All right, so basic glute bridges to start. 3, 2, 1, and go. Drive those hips up to the sky. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, going up for a hold here, and go. Hold, drive those heels into the ground, squeeze the glutes. Three, 2, 1, and onto your side. Up onto one side, stack those heels, and go. Again, just a small movement here. Really try and squeeze the glutes to lift that leg. One takes a little more concentration sometimes. Just hinging from that hip. You can even actually push right on the side of your glutes to try and help activate it too. All right, flip over, other side, and go. Five, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, you got 30 seconds here. Grab some water. Again, this whole set is mostly about just getting everything moving. So so that your glutes can drive most of your squats, your lunges, all that kind of stuff. So it's a good foundational move. All right, so starting with those glute bridges again here in about 10 seconds. Driving those heels into the ground. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. Give a really good squeeze at the top, pushing your knees slightly out. Three, two, one, rest. All right, going up for a hold, and go. Squeeze and hold. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and onto your side. And go. Again, just pushing that knee up, keeping those heels together. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Flip to the other side. Last one here. Go. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. Grab some water, stand yourselves up whenever you're ready. We'll switch things up here. There we go. All right. So we're going to move into some squats now. So back to some squats. Basic body weight squat is your first round. So you don't have any weights, just your body weight. Driving those heels into the ground, squatting all the way down. Hips are back and squeezing up. All right, keeping that chest up that whole time. You can have your hands out front if that helps. You can have them up on your shoulders. Whatever helps you keep that body upright and keeping your spine nice and neutral. All right, so body weight squats. Your second round, you're gonna pick up your dumbbells. Same thing, bringing those into that squat. So we're just adding a variation on it. So basic squat here again, driving through the heels, squeezing the glutes. All right, so body weight into the weighted squats. Then you're gonna go into a rear lunge. So you're stepping back into your lunge. You can keep the weights or put them down, whatever you want. Alternating legs. All right? If you want a challenge here, add a pulse. So you get to the bottom and pulse once. Come back, pulse once. Only if you want the challenge. And your fourth one is going to combine the two. So your back lunge, squat. All right? So lunge, lunge, squat, all together. All right? So body weight squats into that weighted squat, back lunges, and then the combo. Woo. Come on now. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, basic body weight squats here. And go. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, grab those weights. And go. You can do both weights or you can do one weight. See how you feel. If it gets heavy, drop the weights and keep going with body weight. Hips are going back, keeping that chest up. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, going into those back lunges. And go. Driving through that front leg to stand yourselves up, keeping most of the weight in the front. Try and picture squeezing the glute as you're standing up. You're using those glutes to move you. Again, you want to add that pulse, add one in there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, lunge, lunge, squat. And go. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, 30 seconds again. Have a drink of water. Do a little walk around if you need to. All right. Another round of those, starting with that bodyweight squat. All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. Every time you're squatting, picturing these knees pushing just slightly out so they're not caving in. If you find they come inside your ankles, push them out a little bit. Keeps those knees protected. 3, 2, 1, rest. Grab those weights. And go. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, back lunges. If you didn't before, add that pulse in there. And go. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, lunge, lunge, squat. Here we go, last round. And go. Three, 2, 1, rest. Awesome. All right, grab some water one more time. All right, we're gonna move into a little more balance this time around. So we're gonna add in a single leg deadlift. So very similar to your regular one, we're gonna add the balance of balancing on one leg. If your balance is a little shaky, I'm gonna show you a different way you can do it as well. So your first one, I'm putting both in both hands. You can also do just with one, whatever leg is down, having just one dumbbell, or you can do both. So you're reaching down into that deadlift, nice and slow, squeezing up, all right? Keeping your spine neutral, your hips are going back into that deadlift, so that knee stays soft. So you're not locking your leg, keeping it soft, bending down, squeeze the glutes on the way up, all right? If the balance is a little off, and I find one leg is usually better than the other, you can also just do a staggered stance. So one foot is back a little bit, keeping this leg soft. Try not to have a whole lot of weight here, it's just to give you an extra balance. Same thing, bending down, squeezing up. To the side, all the way down, all the way up. Keeping that spine neutral, so your back's not arching this way or that. Keeping the hips back and down. All right, so first leg, then your second leg, you're gonna go into a sumo squat. So you can either do weights or not weights. Nice wide stance, toes are pointing out, and you're squatting from here, full reps. So squeezing on the way up, and your fourth one is just gonna be a pulse at the bottom. So you're going down and pulsing. All right, so single leg left, single leg right, sumo full squats, and then sumo pulses. Here we go. Single leg, left leg, and go. Keep this nice and slow. And again, if you're having trouble with the balance, just have the toe at the back resting on the ground. Hips are going back, and your spine stays neutral. Awesome. Should feel it in the glutes and the hams, and rest. All right, other leg here. 3, 2, 1, go. The way down, you get a good stretch in the hamstrings. The way up, squeeze with the glutes. Awesome. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, sumo squats. Full reps here. And go. Squeeze those glutes at the top, and again, putting the hips back into that squat. Five, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Shake those out. You're going to pulse at the bottom. And go. Keeping that chest up. Hips are sitting down into that squat. Start to feel that burn through the inner thigh as well as the glutes. 10 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, rest. Awesome. Shake those legs out a little bit, grab some water. Back to those single leg deadlifts again, keeping that spine neutral. So your hips are going back. This stays neutral. You're not coming forward. Shooting those hips back. All right. Here we go. Starting with that left leg again. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm trying this with the leg in the air. Just keep it nice and slow and controlled. Always find one leg wobbles more than the other. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, other leg. And go. Ten more seconds. And rest. All right, sumo squats. Full reps here. Go. Get a good stretch at the bottom, squeeze at the top. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, last one of those pulses. And go. Three, 2, 1, rest. Whew. Shake those out a little bit. Those legs moving a little bit. All right, we're gonna move into some full 1-minute exercises again. So we got 3 in a row here. So your first full minute is gonna be some monster walks. So you're just moving around side to side, squatting down, driving with that outside leg, trying to keep yourself low so those glutes stay engaged the whole time. You should feel tension in those glutes throughout the whole minute. All right, if you start to get tired, hop up for a second, count it in your head. Try not to stay up too long. Count 1 or 2 seconds, back down again. All right, So the full minute, as much of it as you can do. There we go. If you find it gets too easy, grab your dumbbells and hold your dumbbells in front as well. Only if it gets too easy. All right, 3, 2, 1, and go. And go a couple steps, a lot more steps, whatever you have room for. Drive with that outside leg. Push that heel into the ground. Stay nice and low. It starts to burn, look at the sky. It's really pretty. Distract ourselves. 20 seconds. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Awesome. Walk those legs out, give them a little shake. Grab a little bit of water. All right, next one here is going to be curtsy lunges. So you can just do basic curtsy lunges. If you get bored, you can hop into those skater jumps. Stepping back, driving through this front leg to pull yourself up. Drive through that heel, push the floor away to bring yourself up. All right, so back and forth. Starting to bring in the side of those glutes, in through the quads as well. All right, again, if it starts to get easy, grab some weights, throw some weights in the front, or you can add that little jump in there if you want to move into skater jumps. Full minute again. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Drive through that front heel. Awesome. Halfway there. Ten more seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, same thing, shake those legs out a little bit. Grab some water, walk around a little. If you find your hips get a little tight, just kind of walk those knees out a little bit. Get everything moving. All right, our next one, walking lunges, because we love them so much. So again, if you have space, do as many forward as you want, turn around and come back. If you only have space for 1 or 2, that's okay. If your space is really small, you can just go forward, back and forth, all right? Whatever variation you want to do. You can add a pulse in the middle if you want to get a little bit more of a challenge. Get that whole minute. All right, in 3, 2, 1, go. As always, drive through that front leg. So lift yourself up. Bring that chest up. Halfway there. Seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Woo, nice work. All right, one more round, basic squats here. So full minute again. Burn out that last bit of squats. Driving through the heels again, letting those hips drop back into your squat. All right? Again, if you need a variation, throw some sumos in there, pulse a little. You can even add squat jumps if you're really looking like a challenge. Whatever you want to do. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Last for a minute.
30 seconds. Switch around. You can pass the squat jump all around the circle. 20 more seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Woo-hoo, nice work. Oh. All right, before we move on to the conditioning stuff, if you're at home, you can kind of walk on the spot, jog on the spot. You guys want to do a quick picture? All right. I think we're probably good. Weenie, you want to just like stand somewhere in there and pretend you're kind of in the middle? And I'll stand in front of you, don't worry. Kind of group but distance. Could be together, but make sure you have your space.
Hurry!
It's all good. It's on video and I'm just going to screenshot.
Oh, okay, good.
So we can do whatever we want to be.
That is good.
All right, everyone smile for a few seconds. Do a crazy face. Flex. Flex, everyone flex.
Please don't post that.
Awesome, thanks guys. I was gonna say, don't worry, I'll zoom in. All right, let's move on to some conditioning stuff here. So again, doing that 25 seconds on, 3 seconds break, really quick turnover, starting with your kick throughs. So you're stepping one leg forward. I'm gonna start with my right, keeping that leg steady. All of your weight stays here, and you're just pulling your knee, kind of like you're breaking that board in front of you. Drive through that heel, so you're engaging this glute the whole time. All right, so kick throughs on the right into a football run. So a wide stance, hopping on your toes. So back and forth, whatever pace you want to do. If that starts to get tricky, you can also come forward and just do a sprint in the middle. Your third one is those kick throughs with the other leg. So keeping the left leg down, driving that knee forward, so you're keeping all of that glute on the left side engaged. And your fourth one is going to be those butt kicks. So driving towards your glutes with your heels, right? And last one, squat jacks. You can either do basic jacks or you can go into your squat jack, squat, and out. So finishing off with those squat jacks. All right, so 25 on, 3 seconds break. Here we go. Three, 2, 1, kick throughs. Drive that knee forward, keeping that leg nice and steady. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, going into footballs. Go. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, kicking through with the other leg. Go. 2, 1, rest. All right, go into those butt kicks. Go. You can do them jumping, you can do them standing, doing a march here, whatever you need to do. Three, 2, and 1. All right, squat jacks to finish off. And go. Again, if you don't want the jump, you can do squat step jacks. Lots of variations. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, a little rest here, grab some water. All right, ready for another one? Starting with those kick throughs again. 3, 2, 1, go. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, going into that football run, a little sprint, go. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, going for that other kick through. Go. Keeping that base leg nice and steady on the ground. Drive through the heels. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, going for butt kicks. And go. Drive those heels up to the glutes. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, squat jacks. Last thing here. And go. Three, 2, 1, rest. Woo, nice work. All right, take a little breather, grab some water. We'll move into some core stuff. All right, whenever you're ready, moving on to your mats. Start with some V-sits here. So you're up into your V-sit, holding your legs up. You can either have your arms up here, or you can have your palms on the ground, whatever you need to do. And you're just tapping one heel at a time. All right, so nice and slow, keeping that V-sit position, engaging your core to keep yourself up. All right, so just back and forth. We're gonna do 2 sets of those, 25 seconds each. There we go. All right, 25 seconds each. Again, palms can be down or up, whatever you like. 3, 2, 1, and go. It starts to get tricky, just V-sit and hold. more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, 5 seconds here. Going back up again, and go. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Awesome. Stretch those legs out for a second. Give yourself a little breather. Awesome. We're going to move into the same sort of motion, just a V-sit. You're going to V-sit and hold. All right? You're going to hold right until 25 seconds, and then 5 seconds going in and out. Just for 5 seconds. You probably only get 3 or 4 reps just to burn out right at the end. All right? So 25 seconds of a V-sit hold. Again, you can have your hands on the ground or up. If you start to get tricky, you can drop a heel, drop both heels, keeping yourself in that V position. All right? Here we go for 3, 2, 1, go. Try and pull that belly button in. Keep yourself breathing. Five, 4, 3, 2, and go. In and out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. And stretch that out. You can bring the feet in. Give yourself a minute here. Awesome. Whenever you're ready, grab one of your dumbbells. You're going to have it between the palms of your hands. All right, we're going to do a crunch. Keeping your feet on the ground, dumbbell is straight in the air. You're pointing towards the sky, and you're going to crunch that dumbbell up. So pushing the dumbbell up to the sky, making sure you're fully resetting between each one. So there's a dead stop here, and then go. All right, try and use your abs to pull yourself. Try not to drive with your neck, drive with your abs. All right? All right, we're going to do 30 seconds, 10 seconds break, 30 seconds again. 3, 2, 1, and go. Exhaling on the way up. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, 10 seconds here. Get your breath. Move everything around a little bit. 3, 2, 1, and go. Five, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, stretch your arms above your head. Get a nice big stretch here quick. Opening everything up. Kind of decompress those abs a little bit. All right, while we're lying on our backs here, we're gonna go move into some wipers. So your feet are straight up. You can do them straight in the air, or you can do them bent from the knees, and the knees are at 90 degrees. I put my arms straight out to each side, and you're just dropping to each side. So you don't have to go far, just engaging the side of those abs, those obliques. So you can have your knees bent, or if you want a little challenge, have them straight up, going back and forth. Again, you don't have to go as far as comfortable for you. Putting those arms straight out to the side to keep yourself steady. All right, and your second motion, we're gonna go back and forth. Second motion is just your basic crunch. All right? Here we go. 25 seconds each, starting with those wipers. 3, 2, 1, and go. Keeping good control with those obliques. right, going up for your basic crunches here. 3, 2, 1, go. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, going back up for wipers. And go. Three, 2, 1, rest. Back to your one last round of crunches. And go. Three, 2, and 1. Awesome. Sit yourselves up. Shake that out a little bit. You can stand yourselves up. All right. We're going to do one last round of squats. Just because we haven't done enough squats already. And because I'm going to take pictures of us too. So I'm going to set this up and we're going to take some pictures. We do that. We got everybody pretty much.
You can come right in here.
I think we got everybody. Yeah, awesome. You're going to hop in the middle there?
Yeah.
All right. We can all squat together. We're going to count to 30 reps. All right, so not seconds, just reps. 30 all together. Ready? And go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, halfway, 14, 13.
Oh, I thought she's.
Keep on going, Carl. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 and a half, 2, and another half. Why not a couple more? 3, 2, and 1. Last one there. Awesome. Woo. All right, let's start stretching everything out here. You can start by just going onto your backs.
I didn't really want to walk this weekend.
Yeah, exactly. Who needs to walk until
So
like
much
Tuesday?
better.
It's fine. Oh man. All right, onto your backs. Let's stretch out those glutes a little bit here. Starting, bringing that knee up, twisting across, putting that ankle over the knee, and grabbing behind your knee and pull. Am I a little predictable by chance?
Well, we were doing the other one.
I know, I saw it, I was like, oh, that's what I normally do, yep. I gotta change it up on you every once in a while. And other leg. And relax. All right, now we're gonna do that one where you bring the left leg up and over, cross to the side, looking over the opposite shoulder. And relax, other side. Awesome. Bring yourselves up to a sitting position. Feet together at the front. Grab those toes, push those knees to the ground. Nice and tall here. Relax the knees, bringing yourself forward as far as you can go. If you're more flexible than me, you can stretch yourself all the way out. And bring yourself up, taking that left leg, and you're just going to rotate it out. So you're making two 90-degree angles with your knees here. And you're going to walk yourself out to the middle, and then out towards whatever leg is bent in. And back to the middle, sit yourselves back up. You're just going to pull those knees up, rotate them all the way through. Stretching out to the middle and walking towards that outside leg. Awesome. Whenever you're ready, bringing yourself up onto your mats, stepping through into a lunge position. You can go from the knee at the back or the toe, letting your hips sink into the mat. You want a little deeper, bringing those hands onto the mat beside that leg. See ya. And lean yourself back, bring that toe to the sky, driving that toe towards your face. So you get a nice stretch through the back of the legs here. And switch legs, other leg forward, sinking into that lunge. Again, if you want to get a deeper stretch, hands on the inside of that leg. And sitting yourself back, bringing that toe towards your face. Awesome. Stand yourselves up. Nice big wide step here into that sumo stance. Palms are on your knees, driving one of those sides open. So I'm starting with my left. Just pushing that knee open, try and stretch out inner thigh. Relax. Other side, dropping that shoulder in, push the knees open with that arm. And relax. Nice big stretch up here. And let everything fall. Try and relax your neck, your arms.
Will that picture be in the record on Wednesday?
I can make sure that one of the funny faces is. And relax, bring yourselves up. Awesome. Just roll those shoulders out. They sometimes get a little tense even in these kind of things. All right, let's quick stretch out the quads here. So again, test your balance a little bit. You can do an arm out. You can grab your belly button. Whatever you got to do. Driving that hip forward. And relax. Other leg. Woo! One's always easier than the other. And relax. Awesome. I'm going to finish that up there, but if you want to keep stretching, feel free. And I will be back on Monday. Monday will be my last class for a few weeks, just as I'm having some surgery, so I need to recover from all of that. So you guys are going to have Taylor joining you. So